Okie dokes. Alright. What day are we Friday? Hope everybody's Friday's off to a good start. Start of the end of this week. The start of the end of my summer holiday, unfortunately. Here's the plan for today. We've had an entire week. We've had, how's it going, Playboy? We've had an entire week of conflict. So here's the plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into conflict. But if there's anybody that wants obviously on Xbox, if there's anybody on Xbox who wants to farm the DZ, I mean, it's just such a great place. I don't know if they're going to change it. I don't know if they're going to keep it like this, but it's such a great place to farm right now. If anybody wants to farm the DZ on Xbox, I'm more than happy to bring you over to the Asian DZ where there's not as many people, and we can just DZ 1Vs. I don't know about that. Just farming, dude. Maybe, if there's anybody that wants, I'm not going to go in solo probably, but if there's anybody that wants, looking for system corruption or any specific exotics, then yeah, I'll spend some time helping. Just kind of change it up. We've had a long week. Streaming every day, dude. Conflict nonstop. Dominating every single lobby we've been in. It's been like, how many lobbies do we got to dominate? Everybody's just gonna leave. Everything's okay, I think. Oh, this one maybe needs to be up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So as we go throughout the day, I'll just keep asking. Anybody want to jump into the DZ? I just had a good experience. I just had a good little, almost had a fun little story to tell, but I'll tell the story anyways. I was just in the DZ right now. Did two landmarks. And well, let's see what we got in those two landmarks. Not even kidding. Where's that box? There it is. Okay, we got an eagle bear, we got a mantis, we got a nemesis, we got a system corruption chess piece. Right, two landmarks. So that was our bounty for, I mean, obviously I don't need any of this stuff, but you want to extract it, right? It's like over to the extraction zone, call the chopper, and two guys show up, and they're kind of like circling around me. I've got my system corruption build on, and yeah, obviously these guys were looking for trouble. Right? I don't know. One of them stopped. I'm assuming he inspected my build. Was like, waiting for the chopper to come. Finally, the chopper comes. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna put my shit on. So you want to put your stuff on the rope, right? don't just because somebody's there. Because if you put it on the rope, then at least not only do they have to down you, but then they also have to cut the rope. So I put my stuff on the rope and I'm like, well, here goes nothing. And yeah, so they circled around me for a couple more seconds. Went on their way. They went on their way. They I don't know where they went. I don't know if they're causing trouble somewhere right now, but well, we got this one. I know who this is. This would be, there is a farmer in here. Ivory Candle. He's farming. He's got his little, I hope the rogues don't find me, build on right now. Magazine refill chance. How about that, huh? This guy just hates running out of ammo. He just hates running out of ammo. And then these are the two guys. Well, there you go. You got a tipping scaler. These guys were hoping for a farmer. They were obviously hoping for a healer, for somebody to be farming that they could easily take down. Maybe they inspected my build. They're like, oh, okay, system corruption. Nah, I don't want to f with that. Oh, I was ready, dude. I was ready. So, on that note, let's go back to this White House. Yeah, I mean, like the least they could have done. The least they could have done was let me extract my gear and then go rogue just for the hell of it. But maybe they had some gear too that they didn't want to risk. Like, why'd you come over here? Why'd you guys come over here? What are we doing here? Right? Um, they didn't fight. They just ran off, and I don't think they're fighting the other guy, the farmer, right now. Maybe they're waiting for him to go into extraction. I don't know. But yeah, we were sitting a little bit. We were sitting a little bit forward on the edge of our seats. Like we were just, we're playing like this because it's PVE. Those guys come. Okay, now we're moving our chair into the proper position. We got our elbows in the proper position, right? We were ready for it for sure, but nothing came of it. I got like a hair in my nose or something. Every breath I take, I feel it. And whenever I get a hair that does that, I'll pull out like 10 hairs, and it's never the one. It's never the one. It's always like hiding in some corner or something. Anytime the tweezers go in there, it's like retracts. Not getting me. You're not getting me. That's annoying. Yeah, we spent what did we do today? Played some. Oh, I got the Robin. I got the Robin blueprint. So now I have perfect. I can put together a perfect gunslinger whenever I want. Wiggling that nose. Don't you hate it, dude? It's so faint. It's just this faint. Yeah, it's there. I was actually gonna start the stream even earlier today, but I put baby blind to bed, and there's this blanket in there. I swear it just attracts allergens. So I didn't have a pillow. I'm lying on the floor. I didn't have a pillow, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just use this thing. And I put it on my head for a couple minutes, and my allergies just flared up. I'm pretty allergic to dust, like house dust. My allergies just flared up, and it's the worst, right? When your sinuses are completely stuffed but running at the same time. Like air can't go up, or no, yeah, air can't go up, but fluids can come out. So, every 10 seconds, blowing my nose and it's just filling the tissue, but I can't breathe. Unbelievable. You ever consider getting one of those things they sell where it's like it looks like a Q-tip, and you put like wax on it or something, and you stick in your nose, and I guess you let it dry. I don't know. I've never used it. But you stick it in your nose, you let it get hold of the hairs, and you rip it out, get all those annoying hairs out. I have a friend who does that. He loves it. I just like, the hairs on the outer walls are fine. Like I could pick those out all day, no problem, right? But the ones on the inner, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like there's a bunch of nerves on like right this middle wall of your nose, but you pull a hair from there. Oh my word, that hurts. Oh my word, that hurts. And like I'll pull hairs from my eyebrows, absolutely nothing. I can pull hairs from anywhere. But that inner wall, whenever I get this like this wiggly hair, right? And I think it's one of those inner wall ones. I like have to mentally prepare myself before I yank it out. I'm like I got a hold of it with the tweezers. I'm just like and then it does like it loses grip, right? You ever get that? You got it, and you're like you're doing a little test pull. It's like, okay, we've got it, and then you give it that band-aid pull. You're like Nothing. It just kind of slipped through the cracks. Seems like it would hurt like a motherfucker. I don't know. Yeah, definitely the inner ones. The inner walls, like plucking one of those is deathly painful. Imagine plucking like 30 simultaneously. Ooh. Ooh. But it's like one and done, right? Be one and done. We don't have to worry about it for. I wonder how long it would take. I wonder how long it would take for all your nose hairs to grow back. Because these big ones, these ones like they don't serve a purpose, right? It's the really small hairs that are like further up. Those are the ones that block all of the whatever, like bacteria and such and such. I don't think these big ones really do anything other than annoy. Where's everybody? I don't know, maybe they're doing the raid, I guess. Maybe everybody's doing the raid. I'm gonna test this build. Have you Playboy, you see the patch notes? This is a crit build. So this is like basically my headshot build, but it's all crit. See how it goes. Have you seen the patch notes? I want to actually pull up the patch notes. Let's see. Don't. What do we got? Division 2, Year 8, Season 3 patch notes. Red Horizon PTS. Okay, let's pull that up actually. Can we do that? Is that gonna, okay. Wonder, can I guess I could, oh, but I can't scroll down, huh? Wonder what that does it change? Whatever. Let's go. Yeah, these global modifiers, man. I just can't do them anymore. They were so simple to start. It was like you just activate it and it's like, okay, I need damage. Boom. Use your active modifier. Okay, I need survivability. Boom. Use your active modifier. Now check this out. Page after page after page after page after page after page. Right? Look at all this reading. Look at all of this reading. It's ridiculous. Why? Why can we not simplify that? Vicarious combustion. Signed, shield delivered. Starting at level 3, the progression is 10. Like 50% headshot damage. That's nothing to write home about. Landing a headshot on an enemy that is on fire also applies burn to all enemies within 5 to 10 meters of that enemy, depending on the level. Like, I don't want to burn everybody. How's it going, Phil? It's okay so far. Got an allergy attack. Got some little warning bells in the DZ. Nothing came of it though. Like look at this. 20 different passive modifiers allowing you to mix and match. Pressure gauge no longer decays, but pressure gauge gains are shooting an enemy while your skill is also dealing damage to them sets the enemy on fire. It's too much, man. What do I need to see and get ready to whine about? Maybe a couple things. But not that much, I don't think. I think it's pretty good. I think it looks pretty good, these patch notes. I skimmed over it earlier. So I think this blackout dark zone, I think that's the one with like no holds bar. It's like just everything's active. SHD watch, expertise, prototypes, etc., etc. Yeah, there it is. I won't be going in there. Okay, global PvP balance. Okay, so I need Alexi in here. I'm gonna open this up. Is it gonna swap over? Oh, yes it did, okay. Doing too much when it comes to those modifiers. I'm like, keep it simple, right? The kiss terminology, right? Just keep it simple, stupid. Like, you know, obviously, like, you've put a lot of time into it. That's, you know, I guess great, but why don't you just throw something simple onto the burners and, you know, spend that time on something else. Spend that time, I don't know, balancing or anything. I think it's just too much. It's kind of wasted time. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's some people that appreciate it, but it's like I've always said this about them. It's like it's so much work for something to just be active for one season. It's like those buddy system we had. You know, that must have taken a lot of testing and retesting and all that. And in the end, everybody hated it. And it was bad, and it only lasted one season. Like what that seems like such a waste of time. They're not all getting nerfed. They're not all getting nerfed though. That's the thing. It's not what we were expecting, not really what I was hoping for. But let's go to some of the skills. So we got the sticky bomb, right? Let's look at this one. And you don't play DZ, but I wish they would do something with the DZ perks in form of some type of modifier. The DZ perks, you mean like for the what is it? The toxic DZ? Look at this Q, man. Holy Moses. What's it for and what's it used in everything? Passive modifier thing? What's it about? You just mix and match passive modifiers. It's just, you know, adds to the gameplay, I guess. I mean, we have it every season. We have the passive and then the active modifiers. It's too much. I can't be bothered to read it. Like, so you know, if you want to delve into that world, like, I'm not the guy. I'm not going to spend my time reading something that I'm not interested in. Right. So let's look at the sticky bomb. Okay. So we got, so it shows old PvP damage, right? 218,000. So they're nerfing it pretty significantly, to from 218,000 to 179. The duration, the burn damage. I'm assuming whenever we see this red, I'm assuming that means it's getting nerfed, and when we see green, it's getting buffed. Just my assumption, because I don't know any of these base stats for skills. That's why I want Alexi here, so when we get to the mortar, maybe he has a better idea of like how the changes kind of are going to affect the game or the mortar, because you know, that's the big one. That's the one that everybody wants taken care of, is the mortar. I feel like, yeah, it's still like, yeah, Phil. I mean, you know, I'm making proposed changes that's way above these devs, you know, and most players, to be honest, knowledge of the game, right? I would say people use stagger, and they don't even realize how powerful it is, right? They don't realize that they've literally never gotten a kill in PvP against somebody who's not staggered. So, and there'd probably be some outrage if they removed stagger. Well, how am I supposed to kill anybody? Probably. Yeah, so we'll keep going over the patch notes, and again, I was saying earlier that if there, you know, we've been playing Conflict all week. If there's anybody that wants to jump into a relatively safe dark zone and do some farming, whether it's for system corruption, exotics, or anything, if you're on Xbox, just let me know, and we'll jump right into the dark zone today, just for farming. I'm not doing dark zone PvP. Just okay. So this is my. I just want to see the damage, see how it feels. We got a crit. We got our crit. Basically, it's like the crit variant of our headshot system build. Okay, so we have. Oh shit! Where are we getting shot from? Yeah, there's somebody over here just duking us out. Where is that guy? Get out of here. There we go. So they're going to my teammates, I think. Did it? There we go. God, I'm fucking good. I'm good and I'm smart. I'm good. I'm so good and I'm so smart. That's the thing. So they got one guy down. I couldn't lock on to him for the longest time. I couldn't land a shot. See my teammates push. Couldn't land a shot there. Hey, how's it going, kill? Leet. They got him. They took care of my business. They handled my business. I was thinking of putting obliterate on this, but two reasons. Like, my crit chance is not high enough. I feel like it's gonna take me a long time to build up the stacks, but also like okay, we got somebody here. What are we shooting at, bro? I just wanted him out of the picture. No. Oh, whoa. Is that because I guess because I was swapping it, I couldn't activate hack stuff?
The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost.
You're good. You're good, we're good. You got the boost, bro. They're not pushing you.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
Well, it's a little late now. He really wanted that kill. He really wanted that kill. I'm hungry already, guys. This is not a good sign. I might actually have to jump over to the convenience store. I'm already hungry. And all I've got is my protein shake, which does not satiate hunger very well or for very long. For the Bighorn, did you do 3-piece Providence and Cheska? No, I'm trying to, like, I mean, we're nearing the end of the season. We're nearing the end. We're at the beginning of a new patch and new rebalance. I'm trying to center my, when I make builds. I'll show you one of the builds that I made for next season. It's completely useless right now, but because of the rebalancing and the kind of the realigning of brand sets and whatnot. I mean, we'll go into it a little later. Okay. Let's scan because there's no reason for us to both. Okay. You want a little challenge, huh? You want a little challenge, do you? No. They want nothing. Ah, yeah, throw that out there, huh? Watch this. Okay. Yeah, peek it. Whoa. So there's like an invisible wall there or something? Why were my bullets not hitting that guy? That guy hits hard. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Miss. Okay, we go here. We got this guy right here. Boom. Wait, what? How did that miss? Okay, we gotta swap these. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go easy on the Pepsi. Okay. Boom. Oh, wow. See, the guy's... the other guy's just straight up shooting him. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm getting that guy behind cover. No, too late, too late. Oh, you're the last one? No, you're not. Who are you? Where are you? Oh, they're all dead. Okay. I promise this is an easy 3K or 4 clip coming playing them. Yeah, they weren't the best. It was a good warm-up game. Chance for me to kind of somewhat get my aim locked in. Somewhat. Okay. So let's go back here. So looking at some... Okay, so looking at the sticky bomb, right? We can see the fire sticky, the damage has gone down. The burn damage has gone down. I don't know. It's weird that they only posted this one PvP stat, 1 or 2 for most of the skills. Like, what was the old bird damage? So I'm assuming it was lower or was higher than this, but I don't know. I don't know how much. Okay, so we have the EMP, sticky bomb, EMP. So the cooldown has gone down, I'm guessing. The radius has gone down. How do we end up doing? Yeah, 8 and 2. I mean, considering I wasn't hitting shots, not bad. Explosive sticky bomb. Let's look at this one. Old PvP damage was 291, down to 265. Okay, so it's been nerfed a little bit. So I guess that's like a 10%, a little bit of a 10% damage. Blast radius has been decreased. Duration, what does that even mean? Sticky bomb. Oh, so you shoot it and it just sits there. Okay, that would, yeah. Shock trap's not interested. So I'm kind of confused why they buffed a lot of the healing stats or the healing skills, as if healing is not already like super strong in PvP. So I mean, not something that I really need to worry about because, you know, as a solo player, usually healers are solo for the most part. You know, hats off to Basement Gremlin the other day for running solo heals, but usually it's in a group, and you know, I go against that. I'm just gonna probably leave. Don't need to deal with that. We're just, you know, running EMP sticky. That worked for me last time. Decoy. So PvP decoy. The duration has gone down. Looks like. Health, not interested. Cooldown has been increased. So it looks like it's a longer cooldown. 40 seconds. But yeah, we don't know. Like, let's see if we can go in here and kind of compare it all. Right, so cooldown 20. So are you telling me that they're increasing the cooldown from 20 to... I must have some... Do I have some modifiers on here? Okay, let's go to my... Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, let's... Can I adjust my modifiers here? I can't. No, I only have duration and health. So why is it 22? Oh, because that's PV. No, that's PvE. We can't change it to PvP. Well, how about we do this? Yeah. Okay. So now we've got it on PvP. So cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, is that normalized or not? I don't even know. Probably not. But that is a huge cooldown for the decoy, right? I ran a match last night and he was on my team. He helped to a 16-2. Oh, was he running heals again? Yeah, his heals, man, they just keep you alive. They just keep you alive. And they're going to keep you alive even more next season. Now here's one that I'm very interested in. See? Cooldown on the current scanner pulse. 2 minutes. Going down to 40 seconds. It's going from 120 seconds on the scanner pulse, and I've been asking for this. 120 seconds on the scanner pulse to 40 seconds. Hey noob, why don't you run a skill that's not on cooldown for half the match? Well, now I'm not. So guys, I think probably more people will be running scanner pulses next season, meaning system corruption will be system corruption. That is an indirect buff for system corruption. I love the scanner so much I run it at 120 second cooldown. So that is very nice. Very nice. So it won't last as long. And the radius is smaller. I can deal with all of that. I can deal with that, no problem. Now, let's go to the jammer pulse. You guys ready for this one? We are in queue, right? Yeah. And once again, guys, if there's anybody on Xbox who wants to go to the DZ and farm in the Asian DZ, not as many people there. Just let me know. Send me a message on Xbox. Throw a message in the chat. And I'm going to take a break from conflict, and I will jump into the DZ. Whether you want to farm system corruption or exotics or named items, anything, I'm down. Just let me know. Okay. System last night going back after work. Nice. September, is it September 1st? Something like that. So they're starting the PTS, I believe. They started it today, maybe I could be wrong, but they're doing a PTS. And then yeah, next season. So while I can check, I can tell you when it starts, because they'll have Broken Ring, Golden Bullet, Into the Dark. Oh no, I can't actually. Let's see. Stretch goals. Okay, so the stretch goals start on August 18th. Usually they last 2 weeks. So yeah, I think September 1st is when all of this stuff will go into effect. So look at the jammer pulse. Cooldown 45 seconds. That's a pretty long cooldown for the jammer pulse. So I think I understand this. I do understand this, and it's good. This is great that, you know, I see this stuff and it's like, okay, that makes sense, right? Because they are nerfing a lot of skills. Okay, well, how about the skill that neuters some skills? Okay, we're going to nerf that one too. Or else we're going to get skills completely irrelevant, which we don't want. So they're increasing the radius of the EMP, but I think it's a much longer cooldown. I'm fine with that. I don't really use it anymore anyways, just because of the inconsistency. Banshee, assault turret. Okay, so the incinerator turret, check this out. So the damage is the same. They're buffing the damage by literally 1 point from But the burn damage is, guys, the incinerator is going to hurt. I don't know, because they mentioned that they're changing Exoros Ortiz or whatever it's called with the spinning turret. They're making changes to that. They're prioritizing that because look at this damage. From 8,000 to 31,000 on the burn damage. That is nasty. So we'll see what they do to Exoros, because like if you're not using the gear set, that turret is low key useless. Actually, high key useless. What do we want? This one. Let's try this one again. So I mean, you know, we're getting interesting changes. We're getting interesting changes. We'll see where the mortar guy goes. Kind of play around that. So they're not just like brain deadingly. Wow, I can't even fucking see this guy. Maybe my teammates can do something. What? Shoot him? In the back? No, shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. No, shoot him in the front. No, okay. Yeah, my teammates were sleeping. Whatever. I mean, we'll see what they do to Ortiz. We'll see what they do to Ortiz. It's all going to depend on that, and those numbers might be a result of the changes that are coming to Ortiz. Okay, so that's on me because I didn't know my teammates were just running around with I don't know, LMGs on their shoulders. I don't know why they were so slow, but that's on me. Like, what are they doing now? Okay. What are we doing? Wait, how many guys here? Honest to fucking God, dude. Honest to fucking God. That is unbelievable that thing hit me like 10 seconds later. Unbelievable. Oh, no. Skill builds, everybody's running a skill build. So that's about 10 meters around the corner. 10 meters around the corner, we're still taking damage. How's it going, Harry? Don't get all in a fuss because of that burn damage, guys. Why are we pushing up there, man? Oh, he's on system. What is this? Let's get this hive out, then we can worry about pushing. Seeker. Shred you. No. Okay, where's my team? Nobody. Nah, they're just sitting. They're dying in spawn somehow. They're dying in spawn. We're 1v4. Another 1v4. Classic. A classic 1v4. Like, you see your teammate push? Push. Support him. Do something. Don't fucking run away. This game is winnable. I just have to get 17 kills. I just need to get 17 kills.
Turn this around, or we're going to have to pull you out.
Don't worry about that, guys. You don't have to do anything. Because I know you're literally going to do nothing. As you've done for this entire fucking match.
Supply drop has been arranged for you.
So she's not talking to you guys.
Immediate medical
I think we're playing in South African servers as well. That doesn't help. So again, they're just allowed 3 guys to push me. Nobody on my team does anything. They just hide, look at 0-1. Flanking around. The slowest flank ever. He's now coming. He's probably pushed all the way around on the right side into their spawn. And he's now turning onto the street. Oh no, now he's retracting his flank. He's decided, no, I actually don't want to fight at all this game. I was going to try and do my first fight of the game, but I've decided not to. Yeah, let's stand there and shoot a completely pointless... Yeah. I mean, 1v4, what do you expect?
That's it. It's over. At least you'll live to fight another day.
I mean, the burn damage, like, if they were to take the Ortiz turret right now as it is and add that burn damage to it, that thing would be devastating. That thing would be devastating, right? You wouldn't have time to drop a booster. So it could be a big deal, but I don't think it is. Right? I think they just want it to be relevant. Now, one thing is the cool... Okay. So they've even nerfed the cooldown. Why would they? Yeah, okay. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so it says PvP burn damage, old, 8,000. But, so why is it in red? Why is it in red? As if it's a nerf. I don't get that. Hmm? This is clearly a buff, right? And yeah, by looks of it, they're even nerfing the cool... Did they put everything backwards for this one? Because, I mean, the one thing that makes the gear set completely unusable is the cooldown. It's right now as it is, it's ridiculously long. It's low-key unusable just because of the cooldown. Otherwise it would be a good set. No, this is all, so Phil, this is all PvP. This up here is PvE. I don't know if can you guys see my mouse? This up here is PvE, right? It says turret PvE incinerator, right? And then here, turret PvP incinerator. Right, so I think these numbers are indicating whether it was a nerf or buff. Am I wrong? Because all of this is PvP. All of this is PvP. Why would they have PvE numbers randomly? Oh, wait. Does it... Oh, these numbers just mean it's less than the PvE. Oh, so these are not indicative of whether it's a nerf or a buff. It's just indicative of it's higher or lower than PvE. Oh, that's completely useless then. Oh, that's so useless. Completely and utterly useless. Why even bother? Is that right? Yeah, I think it's just in... Okay, so... it makes no sense. So the green means it's the same as PvE, whereas the red means it's different from PvE. Like everything, pretty much everything that's anything is different from. The defender drone is now 5% damage reduction. We don't need this. Artillery. So artillery turret, I don't really understand because I don't know the base stats. That's why I wanted Alexi to be here. But I think they're nerfing the cooldown. Duration is meaningless. So you get at tier 6, you get 6. How many mortars you get now? Like 8? You get 6 at tier, but then they'll have extra ammo. There's probably a mod for extra ammo. So yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what these numbers mean compared to right now. Blast radius, let's see, 4.5 meters, 2.5 plus 50%. So that would be like 3.7 meters, so about 7.5 meter diameter. Seems smaller. It's, by the looks of it, just doing this little math here, it looks like the diameter, the radius will be smaller for the mortar. But it, like, what is that though? Is that, what do you guys think of the diameter or the radius? Is the radius, like, are they talking about where it's red, right? Because here's the red. This is the red mark on the ground, but then here is the area that it actually does damage, right? You can jump out of here. You're standing right here. You're still gonna take damage. So, I don't actually know what the radius means. But yeah, the stinger. Okay, so I was thinking earlier that the stinger was getting a damage buff, but now I don't know. Because now it's just like 79,000. Any skill guys in here? Do you guys know anybody who's like really in tune with this? Oh, you know what? You know what I might be able to do if I open up the maybe I can get all these stats as they are right now. Oh, but this doesn't, I don't think this shows PvP, does it? Let's see anyways. I'm gonna open up the Excel spreadsheet. Skill info. No, skill list. I don't know about PvP. Okay, so okay. PvP. Okay. Let's go back to the mortar. I have but since we're here at the stinger, let's open up this. Let me see if I can find the stinger. We can compare that to how it is right now. So PvP right now, the PvP bleed damage is 7,465. And here, the bleed damage, so they're going to increase the bleed damage from the base bleed damage from the stinger. PvP damage 63,000. And they're going to increase the base damage. Wow, guys. Okay. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for more people, you guys ready for more people dropping bleed hives at your feet and dancing around doing nothing, pretending to be on DPS builds? Because yeah, the stinger hive's getting pretty big buff at oh, so it has the old damage. Okay, so let me compare the mortar turret, or sorry, the explosive turret. Oh, it has it right here. Okay. Old PvP damage 182. So the damage is getting reduced from the mortar. Old PvP bleed damage, who cares? Kind of insignificant. Then you wanted the deflector drone, right? Booster hive. Buff duration. Yeah, the booster hives, I think the buff duration of 4 seconds is a buff. Is better for the booster hive. You get cleansed more. You get cleansed quicker. And then the buff amount will be the same, 20%. think. Oh, but that's not PvP. I think it's 10% in PvP, right? The booster hive at the base buff amount, I think it's 10%. Okay. What else we got? Artificer, Reinforcer, Reinforcer, Firestarter, Chem Launcher. So the Firestarter Chem Launcher is going to be, it's getting a pretty good, it's getting a pretty nasty buff. So that one will probably get some more love from players. What do we got here? Blue Zero Tigre. And then we got G1 Tanoki, Johan fucking bullet bender. Sniper Diamond. Oh, they got 2 there, 3 there. Okay. Oh. Okay, anybody? Anybody? Wow. You suck, bro. When you're not bending bullets around corners. He throws anything on me, I'm dead. Okay. There we go, Zero. Oh, he's onto you, bro. Oh, we got him, nice. Fucking Sniper Diamond, you bitch.
Agent out of action. Agent deceased.
Yeah, all I really want for Christmas is for stagger to not kick in until like tier 3 or so. I mean, you can play PvP and recognize that it's kind of sucky. Look at that fucking damage through the wall, eh? So we got our whole team over there. Get my regen. Oh man, this humidity seems to be I'm gonna blame it on the humidity right now. I'm not getting a good handle on my controller. Oh, that's game. They have given up. Oh, okay. Okay. Get him! Wow. So wait, for those guys who have that glitch, does that mean that their immunity doesn't kick in until they reappear on your screen? Because like, how the f did he get so far? How did he get so far? Oh shit. Oh my god. I need to be a little further back, my bad.
Agent down. The boost is now offline.
Maybe I should have crawled to cover. I think there's a guy straight ahead, isn't there? Yeah. I should have crawled to cover. That's stupid of me. Or I just should have finished myself.
Deceased.
Do 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 do. A smudge on my screen. Got it. Yeah, my. Oh, of course it's Johan Weiss. Of course he's bending bullets It doesn't matter if you move. He just bends his fucking bullets. Holy shit. I hate that guy.
Agent deceased.
Is, like, what is that? Why is it him every fucking time? Does anybody else have a problem with this guy? Like, what the fuck? Is he actually using a DSL?
Goes on.
Like, this, he just bends fucking bullets. The cover means absolutely nothing to Johann Weiss. And he's still fucking garbage. He's still one of the trashiest players I've ever seen. Even though he has bullets that penetrate. He's got fucking, what are those rounds? Stomping rounds? In Call of Duty?
Hostile defender drone detected.
It's Johann Weiss. Every fucking time I play him, he just bends bullets. Like, you see that? I peek behind cover, and the damage does not stop. There is no stop to the damage. I get behind cover. He's completely out of my line of sight. I'm on that shoulder. I'm not on the wrong shoulder. I'm on that shoulder. He's completely out of line of sight, but there's no stopping of taking damage. Holy shit, this guy's gotta be, he's gotta be using something. He's gotta be. It's only him, and every fucking time I see him, he's gotta be using something. What a fucking clown that guy is. Absolute fucking clown. I'm just reporting him every time I fucking see him now. That's just not natural at all. Yeah, it's obviously it's clearly getting to me because it's ruining fucking matches. I don't know what fucking universe he's playing in, but it's not the Milky Way or galaxy. I don't even know. So wait, I'll report him and leave. I'm not playing against that fucking loser. I'm not playing against that fucking loser. Okay, where are we now? Riot foam. So the ensnare duration is going from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Which is that's literally nothing. That's literally nothing. Because it's still faster to break out on your own. And it still takes the same amount of time to break out. So that's completely, it's a nothing. You'll be able to see me coming. GSSL, bring it. They have to reduce the time at lower. I mean, again, this is going over their heads, but they have to reduce the time it takes to break out manually. This ensnare duration does nothing. I think they nerfed it ages ago, like years ago, and it's just it's meaningless. Let me see. Yeah, they only have the PvP and snare duration. Cloud radius. Yeah, that's disappointing right there. Where is your defender drone? Yeah, Seeker Mine, they just have to redo. They have to remove the stagger from it. Okay, here's a defender drone. Okay, 4%. So it's going from 10% to 4%. I mean, that's a good start, but I think even a bigger problem. I mean, that's a very welcome nerf. But I think what console players would really like is if it doesn't prioritize aim assist, or aim assist doesn't prioritize that, because that's really what makes that drone so strong. Spreadsheets and breakdowns. So right now, I mean, Geo, if you want what I'm looking at right now on screen, these are the patch notes for next season. If you want these, just Google. Actually, you know what? I can probably post them. There. These are the. Wow, this is just for the skills. Let me give you the overall patch notes. There you go. Those are the patch notes for next season. That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I don't have any other stats for that. So it's going from 4 to 10, or it's from 10 to 4. That's a good change. I guess I'll take that. I don't think any devs play on console, so they'll never know. Shields are staying the same, I think. Yeah. Damage modifier. I wish they would do something with the bulwark. I don't know what, but or pistols. It doesn't make sense that pistols can do significant damage, but they're the only ones that can use the bulwark. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Okay, and those are the skills. Okay, now we have. So this next part is interesting because we're getting a lot of changes to. Can we see everything? Yeah, set 3 bonus. I'm honestly, I'm gonna skip over the skill ones because I don't know. I don't use skills. I don't know what they're currently at. But I don't think anybody's going to be running 511 in PvP anymore. Even for the 30% Hasbro. Increased threat and protection from elites. I am dying of this humidity. Is just my hands are like moist. My hands are moist at all times. It is killing me. So this is the okay, yeah. So here we're seeing the changes and the nerfs. Okay, we'll start with I guess Badger. Maybe we'll skip that. Okay. I guess most of these are already active, right? Like Bellstone is now 0.5 regen, increased threat, and protection from elites. Like, why? Why even? Why did they sit around the round table and like, how much should we nerf protection from elites for PvP? Like, why even? This one looks the same. So they're nerfing total armor. That is what, a 20% nerf? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, it's Noah. The game is never going to be void of cheaters. I wish they had set more of an example off the rip this season when they started dealing with cheaters, instead of like, oh, this person's a first-time offender, we'll give them a 2-day ban or a 10-day ban. Like, if somebody's using a lag switch, right, permaban. There's no like, oops. Did I accidentally make my nemesis fully automatic? Finger slipped. Like, there's none of that, right? These people that were ruining hundreds, honestly, hundreds of matches, they should have been permaban. I think they were too lenient, right? And so And don't give me that bullshit that they're like, oh, they're too concerned about losing players. No, they're not. That's not it. That's not it, because they get rid of these players. There's not that many of these lag switchers. So they kind of set a bad example that they're not going to come down hard on cheaters, and they're giving them second and third chances, right? So they are working on it. It's for any game, it's a work in progress to deal with cheaters. But they are working on it. Okay, so Gilla will be good now for Hasbro, right? 2 pieces gives you 20% Has protection, and you're getting the armor from the 1 piece. A lot of this threat, huh? Guess the PvE players like that. That's huge, right? Going down to 8% headshot damage, because now it doesn't make sense. If you're only planning to run Hadsberg for 1 piece, it makes 0 sense to run Hadsberg. Unless you're going for the marksman rifle damage or the status effects, which you wouldn't. So unless you want the marksman rifle damage, do not run Hadsberg. Instead, use a and same goes for Providence. Do not run 1 piece of Providence or Hadsberg, because it's more useful to use the what are those ones called that have the mod slot? Improvised. Yeah, you get 10% headshot damage instead of the 8%. So yeah, doesn't make any sense. We've got the Sickle Mordia.
Exclusive seeker mine detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
I don't think they came this way, did they? No, they're on Borg, I think. Nope.
Hostile stealer detected.
No, your fucking shield, bro. That one, there's one. When you don't try and use cover, he's just so garbo. He's just so garbo. Oh. Do I have the, no, I don't. I don't have this one. Where'd the 4th guy go? Wow. This guy's running a pistol, huh? It's just going to encourage him to turn down his DSL. Go from like 13 megabytes per second. No. Oh, you got him. I'll let you have him. Oh. Oh. Wait, did I? Why did I not have a? Yeah, it didn't activate. Was my hack step on cooldown there?
An agent needs assistance.
Well, let's not get disrespectful in chat, guys. Come on.
Hostile defender drone detected.
This Yar guy's pulling his weight, but he's kind of annoying me. That big fat shield of his. There, let's see. Whoa. Oh, we're gonna have to take some. Wait, what? Fuck. I hesitated to cover that area, and that cost us. I think that cost us, but that's my bad, dude. I let them get too many shots on him right off the rip.
Hostile hive detected.
Anybody else here? Okay, we're good. Where's our sickle mortar? Sickle mortar. Okay, there we go. We're dropping them. Okay, we're good. Is that all of them? Oh. Whew. You almost had that, buddy. You almost had. I knew his reload was coming up. I knew his reload was coming up. Did they push through Sickle Model? They might have, eh? Oh, shit. Here, I'll get you back. You cover there. You come with me? Let's go. Oh, he wants you, buddy. He wants you. Ooh, little, Are these guys both VIP? No, he's not VIP, is he? Here, I'll scan it for you, buddy. Oh shit, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Okay, okay. Oh shit, they got our boy. Got our boy. Okay. I'm a team player. Team player. Now we gotta... I'm in trouble here. Fuck. I wasted my... Yeah. No, I needed to use my hack step there to finish that kill. There we go. Yeah. All eyes on me. They weren't on the primary targets. Monsieur Bourg and Mademoiselle Uncommon Yard. Okay. Where's numero quattro? Oh, okay. You guys get your one boot, no? Oh yeah, you love that thing, don't you? You love that thing, huh? Oh, you tried. You tried. You tried.
Well done.
5 from Chechnya who plays on a Cronus and has terrible internet with insane ping. Ah, okay. Well, there you go, guys. The noob uncommon yard connection. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, dude. We played the Division 2 PvP. I'm not sure anybody is important in this universe. Guys, I'm throwing out the invitation again. If there's anybody out there, I'm all for taking a break from conflict today. If there's anybody out there that wants to jump into the DZ to farm anything really, exotics, named items, system corruption, just let me know. Let me know in chat. Let me know on Xbox, and I will. I'll bring you over to the Asian DZ where there's not as many. It's not as populated, so usually it's a little bit safer. That invite goes to anybody. And yeah, just let me know what you would like to farm, and I can give you all my stuff. I don't really need anything at this point. Okay, where were we? Golan. Which one is Golan? Which named item is Golan? Everyday carrier. Okay, we don't use that anymore. So, having explosive resistance. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that huge nerf from 1.5 to 0.5. That is nasty. You're at work, okay. I mean, Noah, if I tomorrow I might be on. Like, if invite is not just I would today would have been a good day, but yeah, tomorrow kind of my last day. If anybody wants to farm, I'm down for jumping into DZ for like an hour. Tomorrow Japan time, tomorrow afternoon. If anybody is interested. Okay, yeah. So as we were saying, Hodsberg, don't run if you got a mask, holster, knees or gloves. Never run one piece of Hodsberg or one piece of Providence. Just run improvised. Palisades, not for PvP. Langmo. Reload speed. As if LMG reload speed wasn't giga boosted a couple of years ago. Uzina. Armor and kill, total armor. A little nerf here. As long as they don't nerf the pulse resistance, right? That's fine. Okay, so run Araldi. I don't think it's here, but what time? I want to say, what time is Baby Blind going out? Around noon, I guess? Either like noon or like 2 p.m. Maybe that's safer. Maybe 2 p.m. is safer. So right now, keep in mind, right? I mean, just Google Japan time, and yeah. Yeah. So I was saying, so perfect concussion. We finally got perfect concussion, right? Oh, but it's on Araldi. So I was thinking about this. I checked. I saw this. I saw it's on Araldi. Don't want that MMR damage, right? Oh, but we get 12% headshot damage. Ooh, and then we get another 6% damage to armor. Okay, now concussion is perfect concussion sounding pretty good, right? Wait, I think in PvP, unless I'm wrong, we'll verify that later. I think in PvP, you're only getting 2% extra damage for perfect concussion. Unfortunately, it is kind of a nothing burger. Why sacrifice a brand set bonus for 2% total weapon damage? I would tell you guys to be respectful, but I know that Playboy loves this, loves the back and forth, so carry on, my friends, carry on. You know, alloys, we all know that's getting giga nerfed. But they're keeping the 5% rate of fire. That's reasonable. Cheska. So again, Cheska's like you could run it. It's no better. One piece of Cheska is no better than running one improvised piece. And yeah, I guess unless you're running shotguns, you're not going to go for that Hasbro, that 30%. No. Venomous, we know. Magazine, it's getting magazine size, so they're doing away with the reload speed and giving mag size. For some people, they're going to like that. It's definitely better than reload speed. Like, not having to reload is definitely better than having to reload, but faster. Grupo, don't run one piece of Grupo, never. Improvised. Unless it's a chest or a backpack. Minutes, 4% weapon damage, pistol damage, nope. Mag size, no. Petrov. I think most people that run Petrov anyways is they don't even use that LMG damage. Ooh, but we're getting 20% weapon handling. Because right now it's 15%, right? That's nice. I like that they buffed weapon handling. I do like that.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
Will only help. But I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Jesus, but if it's probably protected reload was not running the one piece or the two piece, sorry, and they will continue to not. Ah, shit! I'm on the wrong one. There we go. That's proper damage. I got you too. I'll just stand here. I'll just stand here. Yeah. I'll just stand there. I know you're garbage. You can't hit a stationary target. As as Blue's Seeker Mine comes crashing down on them. So who's missing the party? Hybrid? Speaking of. Okay. Man, Legman is okay. There you go, Blue. Oh, you got him, buddy. You got them all, no? You got one. One more. They're coming for you, buddy. Come, 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 come. Come to me if you want to 2v4. Come to me if you want to 2v4. Come on. Oh, shit. Are we running? We are running. I just barely made it. Here, 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 here. Oh my god. I'm sorry, bro. Can't do it. I wasted my hack step. There we go. No, no, no. There you go, VLS. Ooh, look at this guy, huh? No! I wasted my hack step again. I need that. Thank you, sir. Anybody want to come up? Anybody want to climb the ladder? Oh no! I did not mean to do that. I did not mean... I did not jump down there. I'm so bad.
The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost.
Oh my god, my face is red. My face is red after that one. Gosh darn it. Oh, here we go. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. There we go. Anybody else? Anybody else? No? There you go. Watch this. Ooh. Guy hurts. Do we have anybody behind us? Nope. Let's stay away from that. Don't! Stop it! These guys are aggressive, eh? We got Blue going flank. Yeah, do the flank. Oh no. No. It's hive time. There we go. Classic Blue flank. Wow, how does that just, like, how does that... What the fuck? What?
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Like, they threw it, like, right on his head. And it just completely ignores him. I don't get that. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so bad. Back to your mortar. Well, we know where he is.
The enemy is about to claim the supply drop.
Ain't claiming shit. Told you. Let's go, Blue. Come on, Blue. You leading the way? You got balls, my friend. Tagging Bill Nye? Why are we tagging Bill Nye? What'd this guy ever do? To anybody? I want to throw a grenade, but I don't want to go through the hassle of I don't want to go through the hassle of re-swapping my guns. Oh shit, okay. Okay, are they? They're 3. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, if we can get one more down, I'll push into spawn. Oh, he's going? Okay, let's go. Oh shit. Oh, that's on the other side. That's the, oh shit. Going for 2! Ah, greedy. Oh, Blue's gonna finish him. He's not gonna let... Oh, double revive! Oh no! Yes, there we go. GG's. Maybe he's lethal. That was a close one at the beginning. I thought we were, especially when I made that jump down to my own death. I thought we were in big trouble. We came together. Legman, VLS Shark with their insane aggression kind of led the way there. Alright, back to work. Where are we now? Providence. See, 8% headshot damage. I mean, you still get the 8% crit chance and the 20% crit damage. If you're, like, Providence is definitely worth it if you're running three pieces, maybe even 2. But if you're only running 1 piece, it's never going to be worth it unless you're running a chest or backpack. Royal Works. This is, I was so confused at the beginning. When it was only 5% handling, buffing it to 10%, I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I'll probably have 1 piece of Royal Works on most of mine if I put together, you know, high-end builds again. 6% SMG, 15 crit damage. Sokolov looks pretty good. 4%, right? Yeah, 12% health. That is it. Okay. Do you get hate on your shorts, Playboy? So True Patriot, yes, they are increasing. They are changing the ammo capacity to weapon handle. It's a nice change. It's a nice little change there. These ones I can't really speak for, but I guess the PvE, that's kind of how it was before. So they're nerfing marksman rifle. There, I mean, nobody uses this in PvP. What am I even looking at? Okay, here's an interesting one, guys. Boiling point, imperfect boiling point. What do you guys think of this? The first would not make sense to run without perfect. The first 80% of your magazine will have 0% critical hit chance. The rest will have 100. At first glance, that looks so stupid. But if you think about it, I think it might, you know, obviously not. You know, it would be a niche, a useful niche talent, I think. They buff, yeah, especially cluster. I didn't even look at the cluster, but I saw the pretty big buff to the bleed hive. It doesn't make sense. They, yeah. So Alexa, you're here. You're here. We needed you for the mortar. I don't know what the base stats for the mortar are for PvP. What did they do to the mortar? Do you like? Can you tell us? I gotta get my. Yeah, I'm gonna get my protein. I'll be right back. Now, I do get the nerf to the jammer pulse because, you know, skills are somewhat getting nerfed this season, so they don't want them to be nerfed even more with the jammer, I guess. Nice for regular build, but hive will kill you super soon at close range. Yeah, I don't know what the thinking is. I think they just, you know, they just think that, oh, okay, bleed damage is kind of weak in this game, so let's buff it. But they don't really understand. They don't play PvP. They don't really know the ins and outs. So they know like kind of the what is it, the level, the first level, like, I don't know what I'm thinking of, but they don't know all the layers. They don't know how things actually affect the gameplay. So yeah, expect a lot more people to just be dropping bleed hives at your feet and running around like fucking idiots. They buffed the stinger hive, yes they did. Yeah, so look at perfect concussion. What is it? The melon baller, and this is on Heraldi. Headshots increase total weapon damage. So you're getting. Oh wait. Oh, did they change this since the last time? Oh no. Okay. So it's okay. So you're getting 4%. So instead of 24%, you're getting up to 28%. It's. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. It could be low key worth it if you're gonna run multiple pieces of Heraldi, because they are pretty good. Is this a 4? We got Scuba Steve. Hey, you give Scuba Steve a good player, he becomes a maniac. He becomes an absolute maniac. We got reassigned, tag team, protector. Yeah, nothing to see. Ember Engine. Is this Ixuros? No, this is the new one, Ember Engine. Okay. So expect a lot of fire next season. Unfortunately, every status effect you apply is a 10% chance of also applying burn to the enemy. The status effect initially applies was burn. The enemy will receive 10% burn. Increase the chance to 15%. I don't increase the duration. Actually, I don't think that's kind of like, you know, stack, like something like Striker. You're relying too much on or an on kill almost. I don't think that will be useful in PvP. Like, you're throwing everything into just, you know, applying many status effects simultaneously. I don't think that will be useful in PvP. Mortars. I don't like how clunky the I thought I pushed it first. first time. Oh shit, did they back off for blue?
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Well, that's not good for business. I guess he was flanking them all last game. They kind of caught on. Alright. It's gonna be like, if that hits me, dude, I would have lost my mind. Okay, so he doesn't want me to be able to play the game. No, give him credit. He tried guns last game. I think he went like 0-12 or something. Trying to play guns. Wait, what? Where is this fucking mortar guy? Okay, we got him. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong one. Nah, I just wasted it. Okay, they all going.
About to activate.
I think there's one guy, maybe one guy down here. Might be? No.
Boost now active. Hostile artillery turret detected.
God, this guy's. Yeah, if I stand there and he comes around with a mortar,
Explosive seeker mine.
I have nowhere to go.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Oh my god, bro!
Soon deactivated.
He doesn't even know the sprint button. How long has this guy been playing the game and he doesn't know the sprint button? Cavalry mash? Hey, play on my team any day with that build. Especially with the buffs that it received, it's a very, very good build. Okay. Like, but yeah, jammer pulses I think are kind of dead. I don't think anybody's gonna run jammers anymore just for that cooldown. Wait, a scanner, 3 seconds. Oh, and there we go. Take me out of the fight.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
Okay.
Send the specialization supply drop your way.
Hostile hive detected.
Stop by and protected. Really, really slow reaction time, dude. That was incredibly slow. I don't think the mortar's here, is it? Oh, hats off to him for trying.
Friendly claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Oh, they pushed. Oh.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around, they'll be pulled out.
Okay, it's time, guys. Did Scuba Steve get the spawn flip? I'm guessing that's where blue's going. I don't get it. Like, remember last game they threw it like right on blue's head? And it just ignored him, and then it chased me, and then another one chased me, and it's strange.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Could just be luck, bad luck today, but it could also be a conspiracy. All right, who wants it? See, that one's not on me. Okay. Come on. Peek it. Peek it. We tried.
Signs critical. Agent malfunction.
Clusters, if clusters work as intended, which recently they kind of don't. I mean, if clusters work as intended, they're very easy to dodge. Because how they're supposed to work and how they worked years ago when they were put into this game is if I'm standing here, we went over this before, when he throws the seeker and I move over here after he throws them, the seeker will explode here. That's how it's supposed to work. But sometimes is the clusters, they start tracking you like the explosive seeker, which they're not supposed to do. So yeah, if they work as intended, they're very easy to dodge, but it is such a meme, dude. It's so useless. Explosive resistance mortar build and put Richter and Golan on crit hybrid, 60% explosive resistance, class skill bots. So then, you might have said it earlier. Let me just go back then. What were you saying? Nerfed mortar pretty much all the mortar brands and mortar nerfed 30% at least. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, what? Buff the Stinger. It's not quite 2 times. The Stinger Hive is not quite 2 times the damage, I don't think. Playboy dying. He's dying right now. Did we get everything? I think we got, yeah, we... The Iron Will, your next... This is gonna be annoying. I hate this, man. I just hate it. I hate... Like, oh, you suck at the game? Oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to hit headshots. Just hit the body. Once every... It means basically, you shoot... Next shot it's just going to be a headshot every time. It's ridiculous. Dragon's Breath. Isn't that the exact name that they use in Call of Duty as well? This weapon fires dragon breath shells. Now, is it 5% per what do they call those things for a shotgun? Pellet? Is it 5% per pellet, or is it 5% per, as it says, shell? Or no, it doesn't even say shell, it says each shot. Because if it's pellet, then you have a 40%, it's 8 pellets, right? You have a 40% chance of lighting them on fire, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Did I even put this up? Yes, I did. Oh. Man, you do not know how many people have told me that blue is a cheater. Okay, I've never seen footage of somebody else fighting him though, so let's check this out. What do people see? What do other people see when they play blue? I never see any issues playing him. Okay, so there's Jack Breezy. And what? Wait, what? That is kind of wild. Oh, let me see this. I don't want to show it just because I don't want to share people who's sending me messages, but I get it now. I don't think he does. It's just desync from his portable Wi-Fi spot, but he just yeah. Hmm? You mean oh. Yeah, but I don't think he is. No, I don't think he does cheat. I've heard it's just because he's always on a portable Wi-Fi. So he has giga desync. And it's wild that like yeah, I've never noticed it, probably just because it's huh? Okay, here we go. Oh dear. Who's this? This could be troublesome. This guy likes his aggression. I want to switch. This will be a fun one. This is Phil's revenge for yesterday. When I was in a 4. Yeah, I mean the video that I just got sent with blue, it's like, okay, I get it. That sucks, but how? Right? People will often say like, you know, this happened, right? Whether it's, you know, he skipped a beat or he didn't take damage here or whatever, but like, okay, I get it. But what cheat is that? What is the cheat to not take damage? Fuck, I think we gotta hunker down to be honest. So. Oh, I'm so useless. Okay. What is this? No. That's a lot of shit right there. So I'm guessing this guy's a DZ player if he's using... I don't think... Like, does anybody in Conflict outside of 4 stacks use phone? I don't think any Conflict player does. We may use a lot of cheese, but that's one thing we don't lower ourselves to. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, protected fucking reload, dude. Are you kidding me? Desperation. Nothing but some desperation. Yeah. Well, 1v4.
Agent incapacitated. Medical assistance needed.
My teammates having fun?
Incapacitated.
So let's go in after I die. Let's go in after I die, you fucking morons.
Boost online. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay, he's dead. Go!
Agent down.
Look at that, died 5 times, 2, 3, 3. Pathetic, man.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Pathetic. What desperation am I talking about? Protected reload, that's...
The enemy has acquired the boost.
It's like the most desperate thing you can run right now. Okay, come over here. Come over here.
Agent down.
God, like what? Like why? Why avoid me?
Enemy is too strong. We might have to pull you out.
Oh my god, fucking tardigrade.
You're out of reinforcements. Hang in there. Nobody's pulling out. The fight goes on.
We just ran into a lot of desperation here. A lot of desperation.
Agent down.
Oh.
Medical assistance needed. Agent down.
That was disgusting, dude.
System forward. An agent needs assistance.
I mean, it's protected reload would work on the system. It would, because you don't need that much damage when you don't take damage. When you literally don't take damage, you don't need that much damage. It would work, and especially it would give you enough sustain to get another hack step in a fight. So yeah, it would work. But I'm not a pathetic, desperate player who's gonna run that nonsense. But yeah, if that's your playstyle, if that's your playstyle, then go ahead and run it. It's
Safe area detected.
it's hard meta. It's hard meta. It takes 0 skill to use, and it gives you insane survivability. It can give you endless. Basically, every time you reload, it's low key giving you a unbreakable every time you reload. Think about it. I mean, nothing's gonna work in a 1v4. It was literally 4 guys aiming down sights at me every time. Right, so nothing is gonna work there. Right, 4 guys aiming down sights at me every time, staggering me. Right. So, I mean, I could have had 100% accuracy in that match with the most perfect build. I would have gone 0 and 6, 0 and 7. Nah, dude, it would work. Perfect protector reload would work for sure. And then you just run the bighorn, put everything into headshot damage. It would work. You know how many guys do you think go out into the open world this season been doing this? Practicing their gameplay. How many guys do you think? I would venture a lot. I would venture a lot. Like just running out there. People are like, why do you keep reloading? What are you doing? I'm practicing the new meta. Now here's what okay. Anybody's new to, I mean, it doesn't even need to be new players, but anybody who doesn't see a problem with what my teammates did there, doesn't see a huge problem with what my teammates did there, and just thinks, you guys were outmatched. We were not outmatched that much. The guys in the other team were good, but they're not 16-0 good, right? Especially with me on this team. If they had seen me with my immunity pushing out, if they had pushed behind me, anytime, once, at all, ever, a single time, which they did not at all, if they had pushed behind me, first off, I'm not getting 4 guys aiming down sights on me every single time I push out a spawn. And second, now we have more damage going against the other team, right? We're gonna have more damage on them. All it takes is to down one guy. Was the other team better overall? Yes, they were. Okay, were they 4-0 better? No, they weren't. Not even close. All it takes is one kill. Okay, let's say they wipe us. We get one kill. Now there's 3 guys trying to trap us in the spawn. Okay, we all spawn together, right? Go behind me. I'm immune. Come behind me. Now we have a 4v3 and we're immune. We control when the fight starts. We have a huge advantage there. We could probably wipe them. I mean, it would. I almost guarantee if those guys, those exact same teammates, they played that situation properly, right? Let's say they wipe us 4-1. The first time we push out a spawn, second time we push out a spawn, we're wiping them. If they still stand outside of spawn, we wipe them 100%. If they play how you should play in that situation, because people just underestimate the immunity. You control when the fight begins. What I miss? In a month, not really much, Jits, but we just got the patch notes for next season. So more changes are coming to particularly the skills and as well brand sets. A lot of changes coming to brand sets. I just think a lot of people don't even know that you have immunity when you push out a spawn. Okay. Dude, this is gonna be an easy one. No. Okay, so oh fuck, I fucked that up. Shit. Okay. There you go, basement. Oh, we got a skill guy? Probably? Somebody dropping skills here? No? Oh, they lost one. Okay. Where'd they pick up? Phil? Old Tiny Kun. Okay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Damn. Damn that. You see how it's just pulling so hard. You see how hard that thing pulls, man. Yeah, Elite, I agree. I think the patch is another good step in the right direction.
Boost about to activate.
I like how these guys didn't even hesitate. They just pushed into spawn.
Boost now active.
God, it's just not even fair with a healer. It's just not even fair.
Taken by the enemy. The boost
Here we go. Let's fight the boost, guys. I said we fight the boost.
system is
Adrian Porch is like, fuck it, we got Gremlin.
system restored.
Okay. I'm gonna take this stupid thing out. Got him? No? Where'd the other guys go? Well, they just left that guy high and dry, huh? Where'd they go? Was it a flip? Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. System
Well, you staggered me, bro. Let's fight.
hostile seeker mine.
Oh, I see. Ah, I should have swapped to my. I wanted to hold on to my big point damage.
They won't be coming back now.
I mean, Alexi, that's true, and yes, the spawn debuff is kind of the biggest thing that they have to deal with. It's the biggest issue in PvP right now, at least in conflict. GG's basement. At this point right now, it's a bigger issue than cheaters. There are still cheaters, but cheaters don't ruin as many games as spawn campers. Changes to the spotter drone. What are the changes, Ghost? I didn't really notice them. I don't use the spotter drone, so I don't really know its base statistics. Bonk builds could work with what would you use? Hasbro, and probably it's not worth it to use regen. I'm not sure. But maybe if somebody's running a mortar, a lot of skills, maybe Hasbro and explosive resistance. I'm not sure. See the guy get back up? Yeah, it happens a lot, Silk. But yeah, I think Alexi's right for solo queue. It'll be tough just because they're not going to have that sustainability, right? It's all about sustainability. They're not going to be able to take advantage of protected reload. So no protected reload, very little regen. it'll be a lot easier for one player to burn them down before they get into the back line and start, you know, two-tapping everybody. Cooldown is 50 seconds for the rat drone. Great. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, because what was it before? What is it right now? I don't know if the PvP, yeah, 18 seconds to 50, that's huge. Yeah. That's really big. I think they're intentionally trying to make people switch over. If you want vision, use the scanner pulse. Don't use this. It's a lot easier to nerf the cooldown than to fix an issue. So I think they're just like, we don't know what to do here with this red line, so we'll nerf the cooldown into oblivion. Yeah, so that's a big change. Good. Yeah, if you're holding that sniper rifle and you get down, you just get back right back up. You know, I think only the desperations of the desperations are using that, so. But range and duration also reduced. That's fine. I think that's fine. I went over that, like, but I mean, it's going from 120 seconds to 40 seconds. That's, and let me see, what are the, I mean, you can increase the radius by 10%, I guess. Why don't I even have that? And then you get even more skill haste on it, right? So yeah, that's big. And I think a lot more people will run the scanner pulse, which is an indirect buff for system corruption. Yeah, so this is the so I put this Hasbro and anti-pulse build together for next season. See if I can remember. I think this gives 2 pieces of Gilla, gives 20% Hasbro. Yeah, this out. So 2-piece Gilla will give 20% Hasbro. 2-piece of Electric will give 20% Hasbro, and then of course 10% from y'all. Kind of figure if you're gonna run one piece of y'all, why not run 3? Well, basically in this case, if you're going to run 2, you might as well run 3, because you're gonna get what, 8% weapon damage from the 2-piece. Not bad. So this will be 100% pulse resistance and 100% status resistance. Hasbro. Dude, what is wrong with PlayStation, bro? It's like anything that's abusable, like on Xbox, it's like, yeah, there's a guy here and there that uses it. Mostly DZ players will come into conflict. They use that stuff. But conflict players really don't, unless they're in a 4-stack. But it's like, on PlayStation, I keep hearing people say, yeah, on PlayStation, everybody does this shit. Everybody does that. I'm learning the differences, dude, of how much desperation there is over there. So it's, are you guys gonna be doo-doo cockaheads when there's I low-key want PC to be in the pool, and they can, you know, they can teach you guys teach you, I mean, they'll teach us a lesson as well, but they'll teach you guys a lesson for being, you know, dickheads. Yeah, I guess so, eh? It's just it's a different world over there. All right, guys, calling all farmers. This will be my last call for it. If you want to jump into the Asian DZ right now, like we can do it right now. Let me know if you want to farm something. You're looking to farm exotics. You're looking to farm named pieces, system corruption, anything. I don't mind jumping out of conflict and doing some DZ and helping you farm anything that you're looking for. Just let me know. Obviously, you have to be on Xbox. So send me a message on Xbox or let me know in chat. This is my last call out for it for today. And yeah, if you haven't already done so, make sure to like the stream. We got double Poppy. Poppy. It's like, it's not even a surprise to see 69 in this guy's name. It's not even a surprise, man. We got Flowery. Okay, he's good. I don't know this Poppy. He's wearing the bug mask. Yeah, he's just... Squeaks, what you and Joe got for us. It is harder to find a player without a cooler than with that. Every sweat on desperation mode here. Oh dear. Well, I will learn names quickly and I will learn who to leave against. I have no qualms leaving matches. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, that is true, Alexi. Like, what's with the cheesy Mexican clans, dude?
Enemy before your reinforcements.
I think we want... Yeah, unfortunately I cannot run that Hasbro build yet until the updates. So I do not currently have a Hasbro build. Who's running a scan? We got 3 scanners.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
I wonder if this is just a duo? Oh, look, who's this? Who's this in the back?
Hostile restore hive detected.
Wait, what?
Stinger hive detected.
Wait, what?
Agent down.
We got them all? I guess so. What happened? There was somebody, I swear there was somebody here, and then somebody on our team was shooting this corner, so I was positive there was going to be somebody there, so I preemptively used my, hack step. But there's nobody there. Okay. Then... Oh my gosh. Did I ever tell you I love this build? Oh dear. I needed one more bullet on Squeaks. I needed one more bullet on Squeaks. I wonder if Joe will switch back to DPS when the skills are nerfed. It's going to be hard for him. He might be able to make it work, but it's just going to be a lot harder. Flowery solids there. No divide for you. There you go, you got it. You got it. There you go, beauty. Oh! Ah, no. We got nobody here, huh? Oh well. Too bad.
Agent vital signs 0. Allies are acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile restore hive.
That sucks, Ghost. That sucks. feel like we don't have enough damage. I could fly high, but okay. I think all of our scanners are off cooldown.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Pushing in on Joe like that. Oh boy.
Hostile hive.
Oh, he got one down. Ah, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah, they're tanky, eh? So they're tanky protecting Joe and maybe fire? Might have somebody coming around this way. Nice. There you go. That's huge. Wow, fighting through that drone is no easy task on a headshot build. That is gross.
Specialization supply drop active.
Peek it. Peek it. There. Somebody's gonna slowly peek that and I'll peek it too. Boom. No chance. They're not
Hostile restore hive detected.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly. The
There we go.
claimed by an ally.
Oh, here we go. Now it's go time.
Can win this.
It's go time. Who wants to peek it now? Oh my god, I have no line of sight of that. What the hell?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Nothing, eh? Yeah. Oops, that was Joe, eh?
The fight is halfway done.
Hostile hive detected.
Let's go. Let's go. No. You just can't. You can't if they hold that corner right on the corner. You can't hit bullets. You're good. I got you. Shock rounds and kind of road. Yeah, see? Like, you can't see them at all. You cannot see them at all. You have zero chance of killing that guy. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Reinforcements.
How did we not take anybody down there? No. Oh my god, we got 2 down. I didn't know that.
Hostile restore hive detected.
God.
Boost about to activate.
What is that thing? Looks like it's from Mario Brothers. Like one of those Giga Shells.
The boost is being taken by allies.
Remember, like Mario Kart? They got that blue shell that tracks you. Oh. Kind of look like that. I mean, it literally is. It does track. So how do we do this without getting stuck by Joe? We could bait out the there. No, I'm just gonna peek it. Oh, so they got 2 back in there right now. Oh, this is gross. You think we actually need that there? We got okay, so we gotta bait out the sticky. Okay, there we go. We baited out the sticky. Maybe we can get this guy. There. My mission accomplished. Mission accomplished right there. That's what I came to do. Success. Maybe we'll get a flip. GTA 6 coming out. Are you gonna stream it? Nah, I won't play that. It's not for me really. It's not really my cup of tea. That's something that I would play when, you know, when I go over to my buddy's house on his like Sega Gen or his Super Nintendo or his Nintendo 64, and we'd go and run over hookers until we get like choppers after us, and like, oh there we go, it's Jesus, spawn flip. We'd be laughing while eating Little Caesars pizza with Little Caesars breadsticks. It was good, right? But oh, Sniper Diamond.
Reinforcements are gone. It's up to you now.
Sniper
Send
Diamond.
specialization supply drop your way.
There we go. Good.
Victory is yours. Good job.
Last time I checked, prototypes for Carl's didn't work in Foam Zone. Yeah, prototypes don't work in the DZ until what is it? There's a special DZ that they're coming out with where everything works. Everything's gonna work. There will never be prototype. Prototypes will never work in conflict. Oh my god, I've had Little Caesars in decades, dude. But yeah, my buddy, he had a Little Caesars. He had a Little Caesars near his house. This is when we were kids, and I got a brother who's 1 year older, and they were the same age, so they were in the same class. And he had a little brother who's a few years younger. So we all got along. We were all always having fun. And our parents were good friends too, so we'd have these nights where our whole family would go over to their house, right? On the main floor, you know, all the parents, they'd have their wine, they'd watch their movies, and then in the basement, we were playing GTA, whatever it was at the time, or wrestling. This guy's a wrestling fan. We'd be playing video games. It's dinner time. Parents would throw a couple bucks at us. Go over to Little Caesars, pick up some pizzas and some those are the garlic breadsticks. Oh my god, those garlic, like I can still remember like how, like if the timing was right and they're so fresh, they would be so soft and just absolutely smothered in like garlic butter and those like white pieces of garlic. Oh man, I love. We never had it. We never had a Little Caesars near our house, near any of our houses, so we never got it. Only when we went to their house, we just walk over to there. They get the drop-in special. It'd be like cheese pizza for like $6.99, $5.99, something like that. Seems probably the entire match. I mean, they do it right. I mean that push by me, if I didn't get the guy behind the car, it was a waste. All I needed to do was get that guy behind the car, sacrifice myself. Now, you go from having 2 guys in spawn to having 1 guy in spawn, or sorry, from 3 guys in spawn to 2. It's a huge difference, especially when that 1 guy is a 6 tier 6 skill build. Did they have a Little Caesars? No way. No. But I didn't grow up in Little Caesars. Or sorry, I didn't grow up in Japan. They have Pizza Hut and they have Domino's, and then the rest is like Japanese. They have I don't know, like Pizza La, and I don't even know if that's Japanese or maybe it's American. I don't know if it's like Pizza LA or something, but let's see, is Pizza La, is Pizza La Japanese? Yes, okay, so this is the Japanese kind of version of Domino's, is Pizza La. But yeah, Japanese people, they like weird shit on their pizzas, man. They put mayonnaise on everything. That includes pizza. So they'll have like mayonnaise, they like shrimp, potatoes. What else did they put? Can't really think because I don't eat any of the Japanese styles, but yeah, they like some weird shit on their pizzas. You're in Australia? No, Canada. I'm Canadian. Pizza Hut and Domino's are worldwide. Remember when Pizza Hut had the dessert bar? My parents never let us go to Pizza Hut, right? But the only time we could go, because that all you can eat, like a dessert ice cream bar or something like that, they were like, yeah, okay, whatever, go get a pizza, just a small one, and then go to town on the dessert bar. You could get like the soft serve, you could put like brownies on it, you could get, peanut, the Reese's Pieces, you get all that stuff, you just load it up and just keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. It was incredible. Easy to understand why it didn't last long. Has its own version of Div 2, but it seems like it will end up soon. They allowed to play via Steam. Yeah, China has like its own version of a lot of games, even Overwatch. There's a lot of stuff that's only for exclusively for Chinese players. I don't know the whole political reason behind all of it, but yeah, they do that in a lot of games. But yeah, I mean, we're getting some of the Chinese skins over here. I don't think we'll get the bikini one. I don't think we'll get that lucky. But what made you want to move to Japan? That's just a very, very generic story. So when I was in Canada, I was running my own personal training business, and I had a client at the time. Her daughter was teaching English overseas. She was going to South Korea, and she was in Egypt, and so she was, at that time, I had never been on a plane, right? I've been to America many times, but I'd never actually been on a plane. And fuck, there's no way I'm playing this one. Nah, I don't want to play that one. I know, you've seen that, eh? I wonder if a man could wear it. Probably not, eh? But because yeah, the females in this game, they don't even have big busts like that. They wouldn't fill in the bikini top. But she was very persistent. She's like, noob, you got to do it. You got to go. So finally I decided, yeah, okay. And I just chose Japan. I didn't know anything about Japan other than it was a very old country. Like obviously Canada's a very young country with like no culture of its own. And so I was like, well, I know Japan's old, let's go there. I wasn't into anime or nothing like that. So yeah, I studied a little bit before I came to Japan. Studied Japanese a little bit. And yeah, the whole thing was like, okay, come to Japan for 1 year, just to get that life experience. But then, one thing led to another. Kind of enjoyed it here. The things that I enjoyed at first, I don't really like anymore. But that's when I got into running my own kind of business in Japan, and that's really what solidified my stay here. Of course, that was ruined by COVID, but Yeah, and that's yeah. It's not really this big special story, but that's my story for coming here. I mean, it's a lot of people that come here. It's like, yeah, I was gonna come here for 1 year just to teach English and experience the culture, but then 10 years later, they're still here. Mine's kind of similar to that. I think Japan's a really cool country to visit, especially if you can stay for a while, because it's so easy to get around to different parts of the country, right? With their bullet train, or the Shinkansen, right? You can be in Tokyo one day, and then in an hour you could be in the mountains skiing or snowboarding, and then a couple hours later you could be way up north and doing a snow festival on the Hokkaido island, whatever that island is called, but in Hokkaido. Or you start in Tokyo, you take an hour and a half flight down to Okinawa, the beaches there, beautiful beaches down there. It's a very very nice country to visit. Yeah, it's safe, relatively clean. Because when you're visiting, you don't really interact with the people that much, like Japanese people, and trying to interact with them is difficult just because um it's in their culture to kind of like not be honest, to avoid confrontation. They'll lie about everything and pretend that everything's okay. So it's really hard to get along with them, really hard to form bonds with them and whatnot. More manner on the trains. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just used to it now, right? You go on the train and nobody's, the odd time you get some crazy, somebody's mumbling shit, and they might start mumbling shit at you, but it's very very rare. Yeah, yeah, no, none of that in Japan, or at least I can only speak for Tokyo. But in Tokyo, like, as far as smoking, it's weird. Like, they still have it in some restaurants where you can smoke in the restaurant. Other restaurants will have a smoking area, and other restaurants obviously no smoking at all. Um, but yeah, in public, you can't smoke on the sidewalks. I mean, some people do. They don't really enforce it, but they'll have like special smoking areas to keep them, you know, separated from society. I guess. You still visit Canada? Yeah. I haven't for a few years. But yeah, I'm planning to go this winter, and yeah, bring baby blind with me, and she can meet her grandparents over there. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Canada. Canada's a great country as well. I prefer Canadian people, like just like being in a neighborhood and walking past people, and you just know it's like, good morning, right? You see your neighbors outside, right? You greet them all the time. You're friendly, but here you don't really get that as nearly as much. I mean, my next door neighbors on the one side, right? There's a Chinese family, and they're very nice. We always talk. Do you up only their culture? Sorry, could you repeat? Could you do you up only their culture? Sure, I get that. If you're talking about like Japanese culture, I'm not a huge fan of Japanese culture, to be honest. I don't really like it. Just like how like business culture, human nature over here. Yeah, even going into like how they treat animals, how they think about animals, a lot of things I really just disagree with. They don't really consider animals like beings a lot of the time. Like a lot of people have dogs that's like, oh, this is my guard dog, he lives outside, or this is just an accessory for me, right? And a lot of dogs just get house trained. They'll just do their business on these little puppy mats all the time. Um, they're even dogs are very antisocial. My dog is like the friendliest, calmest dog in all probably I've ever had, and I've had 10 plus dogs over my life. And she's been bitten, she's been attacked many times just because Japanese people, generally speaking, do not know how to raise dogs. Um, do you uphold their culture? Yeah, I do. I don't like if something's like, you don't do this. I just don't do it. I mean, people say, "Oh, don't talk on the train." Right? People say in Japan people don't talk on the train. Well, yeah, they kind of do. So I'll talk in the train and be noisy to a certain degree. Like I don't. Yeah, so this is a 3 stack. Don't have interest in playing these guys. Take your shoes off and bowing. I mean, you gotta take your shoes off. You gotta take your shoes off, right? Yeah, even some restaurants require you to take your shoes off, and they'll give you slippers. So they'll have like a whole shoebox area, and they like open up a little box, and you take out slippers, and you put your shoes in there. I mean, in Canada, it's for me, it's second nature to take shoes off. Like you go into somebody's house in Canada, you take your shoes off. So when I came here, they're like, "Oh, is it strange for you to take your shoes off in the house?" Like, no, what? Who doesn't take their shoes off? And I learned that Americans don't take their shoes off in their houses a lot of the time. For me, that's bizarre. Why would you wear outdoor shoes in the house? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Have the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
I mean, I low key care about my dog uh, about as much as humans. I mean, they're for me, dogs are a part of the family, 100%.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
See if we get phone here. Okay. Just a random. Oh my god, of course.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Yeah, I'm not pushing over there. Yeah, they're coming out of spawn too, so there's no way for me to challenge that. Oh, protected reload. Okay. Oh, we're getting back. Shit. Well, at least this one has a red mark around it. Unlike the last one's like a cooked grenade. What do we want to do? Why? Just in case they have foam.
Vital signs critical.
Ah, we those two guys in the middle.
Agent down.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Agent deceased.
Nobody reacted to anything. My dog's my children, right? I talk to my dog, right? I
Boost about to come online.
I get pissed at my dog, right? Just as I get pissed at my daughter. It's basically the same.
Boost.
It's all the same for me. Okay, so I know they have somebody up top. So I've got... Oh, fuck.
Hostile explosive seeker mine. Hostile hive detected. Vital signs critical.
No, there's no... Wow, guys. What the fuck?
Has acquired the boost. Hostile stinger hive detected.
What the fuck, man?
Agent killed. Agent incapacitated.
Yeah, that's what my dad would. He would just have house shoes. I mean, yeah, slippers are a thing, right? What the fuck are we shooting at? Okay, we got two's a little sniperoni. There's somebody here, right? Fuck! He Inspector Gadgeted right out of that. They're stacking.
Hostile defender drone.
Guessing they're stacking protected reload? They're certainly stacking seekers on me.
Agent down.
Okay, what? Sitting in spawn, okay. So we got this guy down here. Let's scan it.
The specialization supply drop is arranged for you.
So we only got two over here. We should be pushing this. There, one.
Hostile hive detected.
How do they get a spawn?
Claiming the supply drop.
Are you kidding me with that spawn flip?
The supply drop has been claimed by the enemy.
That was a spawn flip, huh? Unbelievable, dude. We have that other match where those guys sit and spawn the whole fucking time. Doesn't flip once. Yeah, I think this guy's lost. Oh, I guess... Okay, who... Am I lost? Anyways, we just gotta stick together. That's all. Oh, and they got special ammo? Fucking hell. We're gonna get cooked.
Hostile explosive seeker mine.
You are halfway through the fight.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Oh my god, no! He was right there. Okay. Fucking hell, of course.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Get him? I've hacked that. Oh, we got one on Jenny, maybe?
Boost about to activate. An agent needed. Hostile hive detected.
So you can get back here in time. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's two on me! Oh, there's two! I had the one guy too. The fudge.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Hey, what are these two guys doing then? Why didn't they even get the boost?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile defender drone.
How are we letting them get this?
Hostile stinger hive detected. About to expire. The boost is now offline. Agent down.
Push this, yeah? Oh, I got this. Yeah. All right. We got really lucky with our teammates there.
One. Well done.
PlayStation exploit reliant desperation build. He was sniping. He was killing it with the snipes. There you go. Oh, they had a lever. That kind of explains it. Alright, GG's. Stop talking at me. Alright guys, that is it for today. Not going super late. I'm gonna get a nice 5.5 hours tonight, and then we'll be back for one more stream tomorrow before we finally take a day off. Senior Borg probably fuming right now. I mean, I bet he held back a lot because he didn't want to run any bullshit. Usually he'll run a lot cheesier than that, but yeah, he's probably fuming, would be my guess. But I think he him and his buddy played a lot more legit than usual, and holding back on the le fromage, le queso. Spotter drone was up in pop shot. Oh, he was not sniping. Oh, I didn't even notice that. But whatever. Whatever. I plead the fifth. Yeah, guys. So I guess if you see me online tomorrow, you know, anytime in the afternoon Japan time, and you want to jump into the DZ, just send me a message on Xbox, and I'll jump in for an hour. But then, yeah, the same goes for tomorrow. While we're streaming, if anybody wants some help in the DZ performing, we'll do that. We'll take some time out of conflict. We'll do that stuff. All right, you guys have you guys have a fantastic Friday. Yeah, TGIF, and we'll see you.